I just shown how it will be created basically in ECC side. Okay, so if this is a function model, we need to create a function model. Then that function model need to be used here instead of table here. Or similarly, view is nothing but, so if it require data is from any one table, different tables are there. Then with those tables we can create a view. But one condition should be like at least one field should be common in. Example, I'm creating the view on 3 tables. Okay, all those 3 tables should have at least one common field. Okay, one common field should be there. Then we can create a view for that. Okay, one second, guys. Hello. Yeah, sorry guys. Okay, so at least one common field should be there. Then we can create a view. Okay, that again that view you can see SC11. So here is the view. So let me see any views are there, how it is created. So sometimes even standard tables also might be required, because for simple way, whatever the required fields are there. So sometimes even custom tables can be created. On top of that custom table also we can create a this one data source. this place. Here you can see, I think it is not created properly. And here also not. So here basically we can give those tables. Okay, we can give those tables, and automatically that whatever common fields are there here, that will be coming here. Okay, so then under this view and fields, we can choose whatever other fields, what apart from this common fields, what extra fields we want. Those fields will be selecting under view and fields, view fields. So each table wise we can see those. Okay, so that's how the view will be there. Even from based on view also we can create a data source. Okay, I mean, whatever that we are taking for that extra structure will be created automatically. That structure, so that structure will be getting the data basically to BW. Okay. So here we have concept called as generic delta. Okay. See, until unless we enable this generic delta for a particular data source, okay, then only that particular data source is capable for delta loads. Otherwise, it is always full load only. Okay. Since this is not considered generic delta is not enabled here, so this is not support delta. Okay, this is having only um, full load only. If you want to enable the delta, okay, so you need to choose. Here we have different types: timestamp, time, local, or UTC, or calendar day, numeric pointer. How it will work and how it will this delta will be considered. I'll just show you. 1 second. Let me open that. Sorry, not this one. So for custom data source, we need to enable the delta. Then only we are capable for doing the delta loads. Okay. So generic data extraction using table view, info set, and function module. A data source created using all this won't have delta capability. To get that capability for this data source, we need to use generic delta option. Okay. So here you see, basically delta update will not be selected. Okay. So when we are creating the data source, this screen also will be appeared. Okay, there we can see whether data source is delta update enabled or not. Okay, and here you can see different fields: selection, hide field, inversion field only known exit. Okay, different because as I explained in earlier session, selection, whatever the fields we have selected, that will be having option to selectivity to load. Even in info package selection field, selection tab, this field whatever we selected here, that will be enabled. In the that is what about selection. Hide field means if you don't want to bring the any field to BW, we can hide them. We can hide them. Okay. Inversion means for this is basically for key figures like uh, any negative postings need to be sent to BW. That time we can select this inversion. Okay. Then field only non exit. If we do any custom enhancement, data source enhancement, we added new field. Okay, which is not relevant to that existing tables. For populating the values, we need to write the logic for that particular kind of whatever we are selecting this, that particular field is updating through a logic. Okay, that is what field only known exit. Using exit, we are populating the values for that particular field. That is what this fields. Okay, whatever selected, that according to that it will be there. But whether that particular data source is delta capable or not, this particular checkbox it will be, as it is not appeared here. Here, as I told that the generic delta, when this is the option, we have timestamp calendar day with pointer. See how this will be happening. This is how the delta mechanism works with calendar day. If it is a calendar day we are using, this is how we must have a date field in the source table. Definitely, as we are using date as a delta pointer to set, so definitely is date field should be there in the source table. Whatever it is, a source view or source data, it should be there. We have an upper time interval and lower time interval. Okay, we are doing our first data load on 2/1/2011. For example, here 2/1/2011 we have one record, that is an ECC table. Okay, since we are giving on calendar day, so it will be considered, we will be having upper time interval, lower time interval. So since it is lower time first delta load, directly that particular date will be considered as lower, and it will be bring that particular day. Okay, then we are loading on data on second 1/2012, then it will be taking the data upper limit as 1, and previously when it is triggered, that date will be considered as lower time interval. Okay, so that's how. Since here first load is happening on second 1/2000, till that whatever records are there, that will be bringing into BW. So that is what here upper limit as set as 2/01/2011, lower limit is nothing because this is the first load. Until that whatever this S01, S02 records are there, that will bring to BW. Okay. So some cases, if you see here, again the next load is happening on 4th. Okay, 4th. So here you can see on that day whatever happening that particular day, it is it will be having 4/01/2011 as the upper limit, and previous data load when it is happened on second, right, that will be considered as 2/1/2011. So that is considered as the lower limit. Between these two, whatever the records are there, that will bring into BW. Okay. So here S04, S03 or S04, S04, these two records will be sent to data target. Think a scenario, okay, think a scenario, if it is like we triggered at 10 a.m. okay, we have one record at S02 at 10 a.m. and same day S03 and 5 a.m. In between these two timings, we trigger the data load. Okay, that time only these two records will be sent. Okay, and since it is same day, when the next load triggered, that will between 2 and 4, whatever the records are there, that only will be bringing. That is S04. So here we have a chance to miss this S03 because at the same time after data load happening, it is triggered, right? So it is not considered that. So to avoid that, instead of going to calendar day, we can go for timestamp. It is simple, but it is a timestamp. Based on time, it will be having. So timestamp we have here again. Upper limit and lower limit will be there. Defaultly, it will be like 300 seconds is preferable. Okay. So then remaining thing will be considered as same only. For example, here if you see in the same example, okay, so in this we can ignore 1 day for a safety interval. First load happens on 2nd 1 2011. Upper limit set as 1 2000 and lower limit is blank. That is first load. When we load data to target, 1 day is ignored, so only SO1 reaches to target. Okay, because we have given 1 day to ignore, right? So this one will be ignored and only SO1 will be reaching to target. Second load happens on 4th. Okay, 4th 1 to the upper limit set as 1 day, that is 3, and lower limit is previous load. So in between these two, whatever there, that will go to target. So here you can get that. But again, here also one drawback is there with 1 day as a safety interval. Okay, user will not see the data immediately. They need to wait 1 day, right? For example, today's data, tomorrow only will be load. After tomorrow's load only they can see that. So reporting will be delayed with this. Okay. So to avoid all this, we have timestamp. Okay. We have timestamp where we can put a safety interval as 300. Then timestamp will be considered so that it will be like 300 seconds is nothing but 5 minutes. It will be considered like previous last load previous 5 minutes, and it will consider all the records, so that it will be like whenever even in a day if you trigger multiple loads also, it will not have an impact. So timestamp is more efficient if we go for delta. Okay. So apart from that, we have another concepts, like here you can see new status for change records. So whenever you are enabling delta, okay, so again, whether it needs to be load to DSO or info queue, how we can decide that? It is like new status for change records. It is like every time it is changing the status, so it need to be override. Okay, so that time if we select this, definitely we need to load to DSO, because override option we have in uh, um, uh, one DSO. If we select this additive delta, this can be load either DSO or info queue. Both are capable. Okay, both are capable. Whereas here override functionality is there, right? Whether this can you can create you need to load to DSO only, or even if it is a master data, then info objects also having the capability for rewrite. So override. So we need to choose this. So again, based on the data flow also, we need to select it. Okay. Then here one option is that real time enable. If you select this, this can be capable for extracting the real time data. Okay, real time data means immediately they posted the data. Now immediately after 2-3 minutes, based on the load schedule how we are setting up, immediately they can go and check the data in BW also. So that is what real time enable. So we have concept called in BW RDA, real time data acquisition. To use of that concept, the particular data source should be real time enabled. So until that this is enabled, then only we can go for RDA. Otherwise, normal data source only, normal data extraction only possible. Okay, so this is what about generic delta. How we can set up the delta for um, uh, custom data source. Okay, so once we have done that, here that delta update will be enabled automatically. Okay, so any questions?
No, Sudarshan.
Yeah. If no, then we can stop the session here. Okay. So we'll meet tomorrow again for 10 o'clock.
Same time?
Yeah, 10 o'clock.
Okay, okay.
Okay. So this week we'll be having 10 to 12 so that I'll complete the sessions by the end of this week. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Okay then. Thanks, Rahul.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you for Rahul. Rahul,
Thanks, Venkat.
Yes, Venkat.
we will send the mail to you. Just check your mails, okay? Actually, what has happened too many times, we have a network issue now. We will send the
Okay.
3-4 links for the today's session. Just
Uh-huh.
rearrange to yourself, okay?
Okay, okay.
Okay, thank you. Sir, kindly forward the links now. I mail to you.
Venkat, you are saying to me?
Yes, yes, yes. I'm saying to you.
One second. Let me check. You forwarded me those links or
Yeah, just forward me those links. I mail to Rahul and others also.
that recorded session thing you want or?
A
Okay,
recording section I'm
we'll
asking, sir.
talk in offline. Okay.
The recording section only I'm saying.
Okay, we'll discuss in offline. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Then. Yeah. Bye.
Bye, sir. Rahul, you may attend the tomorrow session at the same time at 10 a.m.
Yes, yes. I will join.
Okay,
No
fine.
problem.
Bye, Rahul. Bye, sir. Have a nice
Thank
day.
you.